cell phones and other noise-making devices, and refrain from texting. All persons over the age of 3 are required to wear a mask at all times while inside any Delta College campus facility, regardless of vaccination status. We appreciate your cooperation and understanding. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Ashna Singh, and it is my privilege to serve as the ASB Vice President for Middle College High School. Before we start our ceremony, would everyone please stand up and join me in the flag salute? Ready? Ready? All right, ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. At this time, to sing our national anthem, we welcome Excel Ashaolu, Nabi Maran, Lindsay Emmons, and Annabelle Mejia.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good evening. My name is Julie Hummel, and I have the privilege of being the principal of Middle College High School. I want to welcome parents and family members to the Middle College High School commencement exercise for the class of 2022. To the class of 2022, you are here. Yes, you made it. You have continued to achieve high standards in academics, and the staff of Middle College High School is very proud of your accomplishments. In fact, 72% of our graduates have also received their AA degree. Not to mention, 24 students will be attending a UC in the fall, 10 students are going to a California State University, 16 will be attending private universities, and 12 will be returning to Delta to finish up their AA degree or to take other classes before they move on to a four-year college. Well done, seniors. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening's ceremony will be for the express purpose of recognizing and honoring our students as they receive their diplomas. This is not a concert or athletic event. Rather, this is a graduation ceremony. We are asking that everyone remain quiet during the entire ceremony. Please keep in mind that everyone here tonight has a special person that they have come to see graduate, to hear their name as it is read, and to watch them receive their diploma. Please be respectful to all of the graduates and each other. Please remain seated until all the graduates have been announced, recognized, and have completed the recessional. Please be respectful of others when taking pictures. We will also be taking pictures on stage of all graduates as they receive their diplomas, which may be purchased later. Middle College High School continues to be an outstanding partnership between Lodi Unified School District and San Joaquin Delta College. At this time, I would like to introduce our guests for tonight. Dr. Aguilera Lorenzen, President of Delta College, Dr. Washer, Superintendent of Lodi Unified, Vice President of the Board of Education for Lodi Unified School District, Mr. Porter, Board of Trustee for Lodi Unified, Mr. Freitas, and Board of Trustee for Delta College, Janet Rivera, and Mr. Scott McGregor, Assistant Superintendent of Secondary Schools in Lodi Unified School District. Thank you for being here at tonight's commencement ceremony. As I reflect on the members of this class of 2022, the word resilient continues to resonate. Our students and staff return to campus with enthusiasm and a strong passion to teach the underclassmen of cherished middle college traditions and joy for learning through our rallies, club events, and amazing senior play. Our academic decathlon team repeated as regional champions and second place finish at nationals. Our MESA program continued to perform well at competitions, and this doesn't happen without an outstanding group of students and the staff to support and encourage them. At this time, I would like to introduce the staff of Middle College High School. Please stand and remain standing when I call your name. Nancy Campos, Casey Avalos, Sophia Beltran, Michelle Dulchin, Kirsten Funkhauser, Andrea Giannoni, Brittany Kelly, Alethea Langone, Heather Bonalos, Mark Souza, Ryan Van Huysen, Gina Antonucci, and Joanna O'Brien. I am grateful to be working with such a dedicated staff. Thank you for all you do for the benefit of our students. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a round of applause for the staff of Middle College High School. Thank you. At this time, I would like to introduce our ASB President, Haley Fan.
Good evening, friends, families, and loved ones of the class of 2022. I'm honored to welcome you all to witnessing one of the most monumental days of our lives, our high school graduation. My name is Haley Fan, and I've had the absolute honor of serving Middle College High School as their 2021 to 2022 president. But most importantly, I've had the privilege of growing up alongside the very individuals you all are here for today. I have never met a more compassionate, talented, dedicated, intelligent, funny, loving, and well-rounded group of people than those that stand here before you all. My words do little to no justice for the sheer beauty each and every one of these individuals possess. This class, these people I have been privileged to be able to call my friends, have the most beautiful souls out there. They have faced the most adversity, yet have stayed consistently the kindest people I know today. We haven't had a single year of normalcy in our 4 years of high school. We've had days called Fire Days our freshman year, where we were first introduced to these little things called face masks. And who would have known they would make their comeback? We faced all of the effects of COVID-19, losing almost 2 entire years of a normal in-person high school experience. And this year, arguably the hardest year of it all, we've had to acclimate to the restrictions of COVID-19, while simultaneously doing our best to return this school community into what it once was 3 years ago. This year, the freshmen had to meet each other with physical face masks, but 3 years ago, we met each other with our own face mask, getting to know one another and trying to make as many friends as possible. 2 years ago, we started learning that there will be annoying classes and professors that we just have to take in order to succeed. 1 year ago, we realized how much we missed seeing our classmates and truly settled on the deep connections we made without an in-person contact. And this year, we replaced our masks with physical ones, pushed one another to be better, and established a true 2022 family. So no, our high school was definitely not what you would consider normal, but the beauty of the class of 2022 is that we did not need that normal. From watching the Sonic the Hedgehog movie the most times ever, to crowding around a fire, listening to Tony talk about mutated fish, we have established our own normal. And I must say, I really love our normal. We will all leave high school with different experiences and life lessons. We each have our own paths we need to cross and our own lives to be created. We will go our separate ways. And I think we're all okay with that. We are at the perfect point in our lives to wave goodbye and to say hello to new beginnings. To the class of 2022, thank you for being a part of my best memories. I hope as we all move forward into the next chapter of our lives, you all cherish the memories we have created together. All of the laughs we've shared, tears we've cried, and bonds we've formed. I will miss this home that we have created over the years. You all have left your legacy on this high school, on the lives of every single person you have come in contact with. The class of 2022 will be remembered for the resilience and authenticity as the first of many, including being the first class to team with another during rally, and as the last of many, including being the last class Mr. V has 3 years in a row. I'm extremely proud to have been a part of the class that leaves a mark on many generations to come, and I'm so excited to see what's next for all of us in this new chapter of our lives. Thank you. Mrs. Giannoni, will you please come forward to introduce our National Honor Society members and those graduates who also received their associate's degree.
Good evening. At this time, we would like to take a moment to recognize those individuals who are members of our National Honor Society. These individuals have held leadership positions, maintained good character standing, and have been active volunteers within their community, all the while maintaining a minimum 3.5 GPA. Seniors, please stand to be recognized as your name is called. Anish Ahuja. Ashfaq Bacha. Excel Ashaolu. Harnor Chima. Rubina Tilo. Lauren Dominique Duquez. Tweethan Lee. Tin Nguyen. Kushi Pal. Reva Pandey. Haley Fan. Kaylin Pimshan. Rafia Saftar. Farhan Shaheen. Wakaz Shah. Ashna Singh. Anshikbal Singh. And Jillian Versteeg. Thank you, seniors. You may be seated. We would also like to recognize those individuals who have taken full advantage of their opportunity here at Middle College High School at San Joaquin Delta College. Not only are these individuals leaving here tonight with 60 or more transferable college units, but they have also completed the coursework necessary to earn 1 or more associate degrees. Again, seniors, please stand to be recognized when your name is called. We ask that the audience please hold your applause until all names have been called. Thank you. Ronel Aquavera. Anish Ahuja. Excel Ashaolu. Ashfaq Bacha. Janelle Balawing. Annabelle Chare Flores. Harnor Chima. Rubina Tilo. Lauren Dominique Duquez. Lindsay Emmons. Andrea May Fernandez. Giancarlo Fernandez. Sumit Kaur. Janie Keogh. Zara Khan. Tweethan Lee. Jerry Lee. Zayn Malik. Nabi Mararon. Jake Mariscal. Annabelle Mejia Cortez. Tin Nguyen. Kushi Paul. Reva Pandey. Alexander Peterson Santos, Adriana Fan, Haley Fan, Evan Pukong, Suni Priyong Suk, Makai Randall, Elizabeth Rosili, Rafia Saftar, Wakaz Shah, Farhan Shaheen, Ashna Singh, Anshik Bal Singh, Victor Sun, Jordan Sung Lau, Tristan Vang, Jillian Versteeg, Maya Villapando, Dan Vo, Christopher Yalch, and Nala Yang. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you, seniors. You may now be seated. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Alethea Langone, who will be announcing the Seal of Biliteracy students.
The Seal of Biliteracy is a state award given by a school, school district, or county office of education in recognition of students who have studied and attained a high level of proficiency in 2 or more languages, including American Sign Language, by high school graduation. The Seal of Biliteracy takes the form of a gold seal that appears on the diploma of the graduating senior and is a statement of accomplishment for future employers for college admissions. This year, Middle College High School proudly announces that 28 students have received the California State Biliteracy Seal. Will the following students please stand and remain standing when your name is called? To our audience, please wait until all our students are standing before applauding. Anish Ahuja, Ashfaq Bacha, Janelle Balawing, Annabelle Jade Flores, Harnur Chima, Rubina Dulon, Lauren Dominique Duquez, Lindsay Emmons, Lillian Gerson, Michelle Jimenez, Sumit Kaur, Tuitian Lee, Jerry Lee, Kushi Paul, Alexander Peterson Santos, Haley Fan, Evan Pukong, Elizabeth Rosili, Brefia Safdar, Wakas Shah, Ashna Singh, Anshikbal Singh, Victor Son, Jordan Songlao, Tristan Vang, Jillian Versteeg, Anthony Von Tersch, and Christopher Yalch.
You may be seated. I apologize, but I missed one name on the AA degrees, and I would like to recognize Lillian Gerson. Thank you.
And now I would like to introduce Michelle Dolchin, who will be introducing our valedictorians.
Let me find my spot here. I'm pleased to introduce our valedictorians. The definition in Webster's dictionary is simple: the highest ranking in a graduating class, academic excellence, or highest academic performance. This year, Middle College High School honors 6 students who have attained this honor. They have received a perfect 4.0 grade point average in both their Middle College High School and San Joaquin Delta College classes. All of our valedictorians will be speaking tonight. Anish Ahuja, will you please come to the podium? Anisha Huja will be attending UC Davis in the fall and will major in computer science and mathematics. Good luck in your very bright future at UC Davis.
Hello, family, friends, and faculty. Thank you for joining us today to celebrate the class of 2022 on this momentous occasion. I'd like to start off by thanking my family for their continuous support. Through the good times and the bad, they've always been there for me, and for that, I'll treasure them forever. I'd also like to thank the wonderful faculty at Middle College for making high school a more interesting experience than I could have ever imagined. From discussing funny and chip shortages with Mr. V, to absurd teaching stories and playing bingo with Mrs. G, classes were always a crazy time, and we never really knew what to expect. Finally, I want to thank Delta College for not only allowing us on campus, but for providing us with such wonderful professors that really instilled within me a love of learning. But of course, today is about celebrating the class of 2022. After 4 years, we finally made it to our graduation. Of course, it was no normal high school experience. From freshman fires to a global pandemic for the rest of our time at MCHS, we've really been through a lot together. But still, we are all here today, stronger because of our adventures, and more importantly, ready to take on the world. We learned a lot together in high school, braving every challenge thrown at us. As freshmen, we worked through Miss Ogden's class in our terrifying Odyssey test. As sophomores, we won our first rally and learned to hold our own without the comfort of ASC. As juniors, we worked through distance learning while keeping our spirits high. Despite the struggles, we made it through the year with a smile on our faces. And of course, in our senior year, we faced our biggest challenge yet, college apps. And not to mention, we put on the greatest senior play Middle College has ever seen. High school wasn't exactly a cakewalk, but our experiences proved one thing for certain. When we can come together, anything is possible for us. And that's truly what we should take away from our time at Middle College. More than trade-offs or lens theory, we must always remember that the class of 2022 is more than just a group of students. Regardless of the difficulties of high school, we managed to become a passionate and close-knit community. And although we may be going our separate ways today, to schools all across the country, as long as we continue to care about others and strive for a sense of unity, we are bound to find ourselves a place to call home. Of course, it won't be easy, but that's what life's all about. And just like the past 4 years, we won't be defined by our adversities, but instead by our willingness to overcome them, both individually and as a group. Class of 2022, I truly appreciate every single one of you. The family we've built is something that I'll treasure forever. And I am confident that as long as we bring our compassion with us, we will change the world for the better. Thank you.
You turn the pages. I have to find my list. There we go. Excel Ashailu, would you please come to the podium?
Wow, we really made it. I can't believe we really made it. I can't believe these 4 years have flown by so quickly. My mind cannot even begin to grasp the fact that a next chapter of our lives will begin shortly. Class of 2022, congratulations. You made it through the stressful and worrisome night. Congratulations, you made it through those difficult homework assignments that you sacrificed your night and sleep for. And congratulations on all of your achievements. This is a moment for all of us to celebrate and revel in our achievements today. Not simply because of what we achieved, but because of all that we have achieved and done in spite of challenges, difficulties, turmoils, and storms. I personally may not know your story, but I know many of us had similar walks in our 4 years at Middle College. I still remember the exciting feelings that were tossing through my mind as I walked into ASC for the first time. This would prove to be one of my earliest memories of the school. As I saw my peers interacting with each other, I thought to myself, okay, I guess I'll be here for the next 4 years, thinking that my time here would seem like ages. Little did I know that I was completely wrong. If I had known, I would soak up every waking minute of my high school career, using every situation as a learning experience to better myself in this school environment. Although I did not soak up every moment, I would not trade anything that happened for another scenario. Although our time in high school is coming to an end, it has been very pleasant to know all the good times that we had together. For example, our freshman year was filled with us preparing for the Romeo and Juliet mini play, as well as the holiday party that we had in Bud 105 that Miss Ogden planned out for us. Sophomore year, as I remembered, is filled with having such great times, such as getting food from the food truck to having a movie night and potluck for our biology and chemistry class. My junior year was filled with one main thing: not saying something ridiculous while my microphone was still on. I believe that many of us are able to relate to that feeling. And lastly, my sweet senior year. This school year has been the most memorable. Watching my class form a bond like a family has been truly heartwarming to witness. Because of this, I'm grateful to events such as the senior play, which has been able to strengthen that bond that we have with each other. I would just like to leave you all in words of encouragement because this is not the end of our achievement. Malcolm X once said, "Our education is our passport to the future, and for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for today." Remember, class of 2022, that this last day of ours is not the end of the journey. It is simply the beginning of a new chapter of our lives that we'll begin to explore. I hope that all of you are successful in all that you do and plan to achieve. Thank you.
Excel Ashalu will be attending UC Davis in the fall. Excel will major in psychology. Good luck in your very bright future at UC Davis. Tweetian Lee, would you please come to the podium?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would just like to start off by saying thank you to my peers in the class of 22 and to the staff that helped make these past 4 years so enjoyable. From the bottom of my heart, I genuinely believe that I would not have grown into the person I am today without your support and your guidance. It's amazing to think about how just 4 years ago, I didn't even want to apply to middle college. I saw all of my middle school friends frantically completing the application and dreaming about a high school experience here at MCHS, which, fun fact, I had no idea even existed at the time. So, on a whim, I decided to copy them and apply, even though I had no real intention of attending. But here I am now, 4 years later, with 2 associate degrees and giving this speech. I remember back then, my parents were hesitant, afraid I wouldn't be able to have that stereotypical American teenager experience. And honestly, I was too. The moment we got the call that I was accepted, I told myself then and there that I would love it here. Well, more like force myself to love it here. After all, I wasn't going to go through all that work just to be disappointed. And I wasn't, not at all. I won't lie, I did spend many hours, so many hours of my day overwhelmed with stress. But at the same time, I wasn't alone. None of us were. We all had each other to cry about chemistry with. We had the teachers to share funny stories with at the beginning of every class. All those boba runs, late nights spent painting the rally banner, and heartfelt conversations at that one table that used to be outside of Bud 105 are memories I cherish and will continue to cherish for the next 10, 20, even 30 years. I'm so incredibly proud of us, proud of everyone in this class, even those I don't talk to as much anymore. And I'm so excited to see what we all decide to do in the coming years. As a group of wise men once said, even when the night changes, it will never change me and you. Thank you all for the past 4 years, and here's to the next chapter of our lives, my beloved class of 2022. Thank you.
Tuitian Lee will attend UCLA in the fall and will major in pre-human biology and society major. Good luck in your very bright future at UCLA. Reva Pandy, will you please come to the podium?
Good evening, Middle College families, friends, and staff. And of course, good evening to the fabulous class of 2022. In the novel A Wrinkle in Time, author Madeleine L'Engle noted, "Life, with its rules, its obligations, and its freedoms, is like a sonnet. You're given the form, but you have to write the sonnet yourself." I think this summarizes the class of 2022's high school experience. Amidst the rules of the Middle College Honor Code, the obligations of classes and extracurriculars, and the freedoms offered by the Delta College campus, we've been writing our own sonnets. We've laughed, we've cried. We may not have been able to scale the SCMA stairs in one shot, but at least we tried. We eagerly looked for the Delta ducks and just as eagerly avoided the geese. And most importantly, we've never fallen into the koi pond. Exactly. Don't worry, nearly falling in doesn't count. But in all seriousness, I am so happy and proud to be part of the class of 2022. From exploring Delta College freshman year, to winning our first rally sophomore year, to making the most out of distance learning junior year, to college applications and acceptances senior year, we've added so much to our sonnets in just 4 years. In just 4 years, we've created memories that would take more than 4 years to describe in their entirety. As for my own sonnet, I'd like to thank the several people who played a significant role in its writing. First, thank you to my family. My parents for always pushing me to be my best self. My brother Rohan for being my best friend. And my grandparents and aunt, my Nani, Nanaji, and Pujamasi. Thank you so much for flying all the way from India to be here with me on this special day. I also appreciate my teachers, professors, counselors, and principal for supporting me in my academic endeavors. Next, my friends. I'm truly grateful for you all, and I cannot imagine what my high school experience would have been like without your friendship. And of course, I'll always love the class of 2022 for teaching me what community means. Now, amidst the rules, the obligations, and freedoms of life after high school, I know you all are going to add so many more amazing things to your sonnets. I can't wait to see what you all are going to accomplish and become. I'm sure I'll accumulate some stories. Just wait until our 10-year reunion. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you.
Reva Pandy will be attending Consumnes River College in the fall and plans to transfer to a University of California as a biochemistry major. Good luck in your very bright future. Farhan Shaheen, will you please come to the podium?
Hello, everyone. Now, I must say, these 4 years have truly gone by very, very swiftly. In the brief moments that I have to speak, I just want to touch on one important thing, which is hardship, something that I've really thought about over the years quite a bit. It is something that I believe we have all encountered and certainly will encounter as time goes on. Whether some of us choose to be more vocal or silent about it, I believe, in fact, I know, every single person has endured some form of struggle. Perhaps it was some crazy difficult exam, family strife, or maybe even a mix of everything. Of course, none of us can forget COVID-19, as that was certainly a behemoth of a challenge for every single one of us. Even now, my class and I are about to face a very significant challenge. Leaving our homes and comfortable environments to be a part of something much larger is certainly not an easy task at all. And as we grow and mature more, there will be a sea of challenges that we will come to face. Now, I do not mean to be grim or grave in saying any of this. I simply just want to emphasize one key idea, and that's hardships are the lifeblood of living. I'm a firm believer that no human being is given a burden they cannot bear. Every moment where you or anyone you know feels as if so much is going wrong is ultimately where the strongest parts of us shine through. The strength needed to find a solution in life and get out of an undesirable position is truly just remarkable in humans. Perhaps it is the pains of the past or the failures of the future, but I know that every single person in front of me and, of course, alongside me has the strength to push through every single struggle they have faced or will face. So I say, whatever it is that we must endure, always remember that there is strength within us all. There is a power that cannot be matched. Every obstacle is truly only as big as we choose to make it. Trust in your own abilities, as do many others around you. After all, with the limited time that we have in this world, it makes most sense to do all that we can to succeed, especially in the face of adversity. To close, I would like to say thank you to everyone in my class for the last 4 years of my life, where I learned and grew so much alongside you all. Thank you, of course, to all the teachers, faculty, and family who helped me so much throughout these years as well. I will say farewell for now, but I wish everyone that your future days be filled with nothing but strength and triumph. Thank you.
Farhan Shaheen will be attending UC Davis in the fall. Farhan will continue his education in computer science. Good luck in your very bright future at UC Davis. Victor Sun, will you please approach the podium?
Good evening, families, friends, students, classmates, teachers, and staff. Today we are here to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2022. Even though it was a long 4 years, looking back at it, it truly went in a blink of an eye. I remember the very first day of freshman year when everyone felt nervous, excited, and a little overwhelmed by the next step of their lives. Ironically, the same could be said for today. The next chapter of our lives appears to be exciting, uncertain, and scary to say the least. Class of 2022, you might be thinking, what should I do to be successful, and what decisions should I make? At least for me, this is what I always thought throughout high school. Personally, as some of you may know, I struggle a lot with decision making. The amount of pressure to decide what you want to eat for dinner, or what you want to do with the next step of your life is indescribable. I always tend to think, what if this or what if that happens? What happens if I do that? Will I regret this? In other words, I tend to think about the trade-offs of my decisions a little too excessively. From my experiences in high school, I would say the single most important thing I learned is to make decisions for yourself. make decisions that will spark personal growth, make decisions that will present some challenges, make decisions that will make you happy, and most importantly, make decisions that you are proud to make for yourself. Now, sometimes you might make what appears to be the right decision, and other times you might have to make a decision right. You might have to make the best of what you have. But the single greatest thing you should be afraid of is indecision. Indecision will set you back from progressing and growing. It won't just make you stagnant, indecision will make you regress. It will stop you from achieving your dreams. Class of 2022, you are all here because you made a decision to come to this school. You made a decision to take all those college classes. You made a decision to put all those countless hours into work. You all made a decision to be great and inspiring individuals. The class of 2022 has accomplished so much, and without a doubt, I know that all of our futures are bright. Now, to end this brief speech, I would like to thank the class of 2022 for making my 4 years of high school so memorable. Even though I may not be super vocal about how I feel about all of you, I genuinely appreciate everyone and I wish you all the best. You guys don't know how excited I am to see you guys at our high school reunion. Well, that's enough reminiscing. Let's celebrate this moment. Thank you.
Victor's son will be attending Stanford University in the fall. While at Stanford, Victor will continue his education in economics. Good luck in your very bright future at Stanford.
Dr. Washer, as principal of Middle College High School, I would like to present the class of 2022 for the issuance of diplomas. I hereby certify that every student has met all the requirements of the state of California and the Lodi Unified School District. They are deserving of the diplomas you are about to award them.
I could have just said go ahead from where I was, but I'll do it in the formal way. Lodi Unified School District is very proud to accept the class of 2022.
Ms. Campos, will you please come to the podium to announce our graduates?
Ronel Ezreal Acuavera. Ian Ivan Aguilar Tovar. Anish Ahuja. Salifina Aliu. Michelle Ambris. Excel Ashalaulu. Ashfaq Bacha. Janelle Balowing. Anabel Alondra Chare Flores. Harnor Chima. Dominic James Cornejo. Rubina Cortenlo. Lauren Dominique Duquez. Lindsay Hien Emmons. Andrea May Aseo Fernandez. Giancarlo Fornaris. Lillian Gerson. Ayub Ali Hina. Andy Leon Huang. Michelle Abigail Jimenez Valdovinos. Sumit Kaur. Janie Satiovi Keo. Zara Khan. Tweethian Lee. Jerry Lee. Jaden Long. Alana Wan Wan. Zain Malik. Nabi Maraon. Jake Mariscal. Anabel Mejia Cortez. Silas Jeremiah Mua. Tin Da Nguyen. Kushi Pal. Reva Ponde. Kayla Perot. Alexander Joel Peterson Santos. Adriana Fan. Haley Fan. Evan Simile Pukong. Kaylin Mui Pimshan. Jaden Justine Pinzon. Suni Peronsok. Mackay Randall. Samuel Robles. Elizabeth Rosili. Rafia Sufter. Wakaz Ali Shah. Farhan Shaheen. Gabrielle Shiroma. Ashna Singh. And Shikbal Singh. Victor Katia Sun. Jordan Sunglao. Eric Trong. Tristan Bang. Jillian Versteeg. Maya Villapondo. Dan Vo. Anthony Von Tersch. Christopher Thomas Yalch. Nala Yang. Angel Zacharias Macias. At this moment, we would like to recognize a graduate who couldn't be here tonight due to unforeseen circumstances, Terrence Wioluda.
In a few moments, our ceremony will be complete. I want to thank Dr. Washer, Mr. Freitas, and Mr. McGregor for being here tonight. Parents and guests, I ask for you to remain in your seats until after all of our students have completed the recessional, and I invite you to join them outside. To our graduates, we are here to celebrate your accomplishments, so I will keep my closing comments brief. After a year and a half of online learning, you returned to campus with an immense amount of enthusiasm and passion. Collectively, you funneled this energy into numerous club activities to provide opportunities for students and staff to build relationships and reconnect with campus life. These endeavors enhanced campus culture as well as solidified your valued traditions here at Middle College High School. The class of 2022 has left their mark. You have learned how to be resilient and are ready for this new adventure that is about to begin. Tomorrow, you begin the next phase of your journey. Whether it is off to college, the workforce, or other endeavors, you begin a new chapter in your book of life. Remember that the road to success is always under construction, and you are the engineer. We wish you much success in your future endeavors. Will the class of 2022 please stand? This time, please move your tassels to the left of your mortarboard. You are now graduates of Middle College High School. Congratulations. Graduates, you may start the recessional.